Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Duncan Dimanche. Today I want to show you how to record a movie with the lens that has the equivalent of a 16,000 millimeter. And to achieve that, I'm going to be using the Optica 650 millimeter to 1300 millimeter lens. That's a 1300 millimeter lens. I'm going to be using my A6500 with the 2x teleconverter with it, and I'm going to be using the digital zoom, the 2x digital zoom that the A65 has when recording, and I'm going to be using, and I'm going to record in 4K so I can crop that another 2 times from 4K to 1080p. I want to see what kind of image I can get out of this. And of course you're going to be saying the image quality is going to be horrible at that length, but I'm happy to say that you're correct. The image is not that great, and I'm going to show you why. And let's go straight to the samples, guys. I'm going to be doing an unpacking at the end, so if you're interested about that, you can watch it at the end. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this video, and leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So here's my setup, and as you can see, it's a bit flimsy, but it works. And that's the view I have from my window with a 24 millimeter. And I'm showing you guys some different focal lengths so you can get an idea of how far you have to reach to get the top of that building. And here's what it looks like with a 2000 millimeter. Pretty impressive. That's what we had before. The slightest movement on the camera is going to make everything shake like there's an earthquake. And here's a 4000 millimeter. I'm using the digital zoom, and it's not too bad. You can see the people. You can see what the people are doing on top of the building, and that's what it looks like at 8320 millimeter. And with digital zoom and cropping from 4K to 1080p. And the heat waves degrade the quality a bit. It's why it's moving like that. And it was not even a hot day. And here's what it looks like at 650 millimeter with the teleconverter. And as you can see, the teleconverter does degrade the image. It does add some chromatic aberration on the side. You can see those purple fringing happening. Now we have the equivalent of 4160 millimeter. And now reaching 8320 millimeter with the digital zoom, the 2x digital zoom. And you can see what people are doing. There's someone taking a photo on the left, and you can still tell, you know, what they're wearing. And now zooming in, and now the 16,000 millimeter equivalent. And obviously it's just nasty, but you can tell what people are doing. Someone's walking there. He has a white shirt, and so you can still distinguish, you know, what people are doing. So it's not horrible. So the image on the left has the teleconverter, and the image on the right doesn't have it, but I've cropped in from the 4K to 1080p just to see which one would be better, if it's better to use a teleconverter or not. And I can't really tell the difference. It's really hard. Now let's see how much we can shoot of the moon with that lens. And the moon is such a challenge to shoot, guys, because it's so far away. It's at 384,000 kilometers, and so you're gonna have to go through, you know, the atmosphere, the stratosphere, and all those stupid spheres that are between you and the moon. So the lens is gonna have to shoot through the pollution, the light pollution, and all kind of things that are between you and the moon. And I think, because I'm not an astrophotographer, and I think that's the reason why the footage are not that great. It's really hard to get a sharp image of the moon. And if you have any tips on that, let me know, guys, because this is the first time I shoot the moon with such a lens, and it was such a challenge, but it was so exciting. It's such an amazing sight. I've never been that excited about shooting something than shooting the moon with this lens. To be able to shoot that close and see those craters. . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I let those shaky footages so you can see, you know, how hard it is to shoot it. But this is what I'm talking about. It keeps getting in and out of focus, and I'm not sure why exactly. And maybe if you're an astro photographer, leave me a comment below and let me know why, and let me know what I can do to make those footage better. And here's another shot I did with the Micro Four Third camera, and sped it up a bit so you can see. And it's a really cool looking image too. So what do I think about this lens, guys? For 175 euros, it's an amazing lens. And the only option that you have if you want to reach 1300mm is the Canon 12000mm, and it costs, I think, 100K. And Nikon also has one that reaches to 1700mm, but both of those lenses are huge, massive, and expensive. So this is really the only friendly budget option that you have if you want to reach 1300mm. I will try to do this whole test again, but with a better teleconverter, because this one is really crappy. It does degrade the image significantly. So if you guys have any info on the good teleconverter that is under 200 bucks, leave me a comment below with the link. I'll be happy to check that out. So I'll leave you guys with the unboxing at the end, and please subscribe to my channel if you're new. I've reached 100K in views on my channel recently, so that's pretty amazing. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, thank you for commenting on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So here's what I brought to the post office, and here's what they got me. Instead of $2. Then inside this, you've got the baby. So this is the beast, guys. It's pretty heavy. It's about 2 kilo, and it goes from 650mm to 1300mm. So this is a 2-time teleconverter. So this plus this plus this will give me 2600mm. That is insane. And plus the crop factor of this little guy, 1.5. I'm gonna put it here. It's a Sony, and I can also there we go. So this, shove it in there.